yeah, so it's gonna be a tier 5 tier list. Maybe pretty short. Sentence with thugs, pretty self-explanatory. Anyone who plays this game and sees this robot on the battlefield already knows that you're pretty much losing the game unless you have one on your own team. Um, yeah, not really much to say about it. Unless you're really smart with how you play or everyone jumps it all at the same time. Even then you still have a pretty big chance to lose. Um, yeah, it's just way too overpowered. Every single thing about this robot is built on the game. So, yeah, that's gonna be about it for now. And then next up we have the cockroach. I guess the green bug, or it's called Shenmue. We pretty much all have heard about. So basically, the thing is squishy, mainly because well, it's pretty squishy. It does have pretty good ability, has a lot of decent firepower. Um, but yeah, this thing is not competing at all with any of the recipes. Even if you know how to play it well, you can maybe fight like a Palmer, a Raptor, Pathfinder, but yeah, if you're facing it correctly, this thing is way too squishy. Next up is Ravager. Honestly, I wouldn't put it in hacks, mainly because by itself, the robot, even if you have OP weapons, is not necessarily something that will fully take down the Titan by itself. Um, yes, I know the weapons are seriously overpowered, but we're just talking about the robot. This thing's built and built by itself, meaning it kills anything. And this thing so much is only good because it has pretty much stealth whatever it wants, and is of course pretty pretty good firepower. So yeah, I would say you could 1v1 Titans, but not as necessarily hacks. Next we have Pathfinder, also pretty squishy. Both of these have pretty good in terms of firepower. Their abilities are more firepower um, based. Next up we have Condor. While it's not exactly squishy, but it's not exactly tanky either, meaning because the shields after they run out, and whenever you land, you're pretty much vulnerable. I would put this in OP just because of the shields, and of course because its ability is pretty much Titan Slayer, and also Robot Slayer. Even though it's supposed to be a Titan Slayer, this thing pretty much kills almost anything on the battlefield. Um, yeah, way too fast, way too strong, just OP overall. Um, Honestly, I might put it in 1v1 Titans because I mean, it is a Titan Slayer. Next we have Raptor. I'm gonna go ahead and put it just in OP here because while it is pretty tanky, it kind of honestly suited 1v1 Titans unless you have like the utmost ultimate top tier max meta gear like Ultimate Avenger, Ultimate this, something like that. But most people who have Raptor don't necessarily have that type of gear. So it's just gonna be in the OP mainly because of its reflector and its jump ability could and its prime could pretty much get you across the map pretty fast. But yeah, I'm gonna stay right here. And lastly, um, we need to technically have Baglier for tier 4, but since it's also of course still newer, we're also just kind of just put it right here. Mainly because it's not tanky. I mean, it's not squishy, but it's not necessarily something that you really, really want to watch out for here. It has probably the greatest firepower out of all of these, of course, except these three. Um, but yeah, it's actually sort of tanky, but at the same time it is a little bit slow, but that's why it has the teleporter. So yeah, for now, this is kind of how it just stacks up. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or if you have a different way of how you would rank these, let me know. And yeah, this is the 2025 War Robots Tier 5 tier ranking. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe, and that would be it.